Alright, so you've just jumped into Path of Exile 2 and you're probably wondering, where the heck do I farm to actually get good loot, solid gold, and maybe even those unique items with juicy stats? Well, don't worry, I've got you covered. Even early on, especially in Act 1, there are a few farming spots that are absolute gold mines if you know where to look. And the best part? It doesn't matter if you're just starting out or pushing the difficulty higher, these areas stay efficient and reliable. In this video, we're going to talk about the best places to farm in Act 1. From an endlessly resettable loot trove that you can dive back into as much as you want, to a perfect spot for quick circuit farming, I'll break down exactly where you should be heading. So if you want to maximize your gains without wasting time, stick around because these farming routes can make a huge difference in how fast you gear up and progress. I'm quickly
Very small portion of the audience is subscribed to the channel.
If you enjoy these types of list videos,
please don't forget to subscribe if you like these types of videos.
Enjoy watching.
Thanks.
Alright, so let us talk about one of the sneakiest and most rewarding farming spots in Act 1 of Path of Exile 2, the Mausoleum of the Praetor. Now, this place might look like just another dungeon crawl, but hidden inside is a little gold mine, literally. Near the boss room, there is a secret chamber that many players overlook, and that is where the magic happens. If you are looking to fill your stash with gold and maybe even pick up a few unique items early on, this is the place to be. The trick is not to waste time fighting every enemy that gets in your way. Instead, you want to move smart. Think of it like drawing the shape of the letter L on your map. From the entrance, hug the path that takes you toward the northern side of the dungeon. If you are doing it right, you will eventually come across a checkpoint that pretty much confirms you are on the right track. That checkpoint is your signal that the treasure room is close by. Once you reach the spot, look around for a column with a switch. Activating that switch is what opens up the treasure chamber. Inside, you will often find some seriously nice loot, gold piles, gear upgrades, and if you are lucky, a unique item or two. The best part is that this room is not a one and done deal. You can actually farm it over and over again without much hassle. Here is how it works. Once you clear out the room, you simply exit the instance and use the reset function. That refreshes the dungeon and yes, resets the treasure room as well. Then you just teleport back in, run your little L pattern, and do it all again. It is one of the most efficient rinse and repeat farming methods you can use early in the game. If you want to get ahead in Path of Exile 2 without grinding endless mobs, the Mausoleum of the Praetor is absolutely worth your time. Alright, let us dive into another favorite farming spot in Act 1 of Path of Exile 2, the Hunting Grounds. This place is all about efficiency and low stress farming, which is perfect if you are looking to grab some solid loot without spending hours fighting mobs. The real star here is the boss known as the Crowbell. Unlike some of the more frustrating fights, this boss is actually pretty easy to take down, which makes farming it a breeze. Finding the Crowbell is mostly about knowing where to look. Teleport to the hunting grounds and start exploring the corners of the map. You are looking for a bramblethorn tunnel that leads to a circular arena. The entrance to this arena is conveniently right next to a checkpoint, so you will know you are in the right place. Once you enter, the Crowbell will be waiting, and defeating it usually comes with some nice rewards without too much effort. But the hunting grounds is not just about one boss. You can also farm Asmerian wisps here, which are crucial if you are hunting for those Dawn of the Hunt talismans. The wisps tend to spawn either near the Faithorn entrance or close to the hunting grounds teleport spot, so keep an eye out. Gathering these wisps is much faster when you know exactly where to go instead of wandering aimlessly across the map. Once you know the spots, it becomes a simple loop. Teleport in, grab your boss or wisps, and then reset the instance if needed to do it all over again. It is a low-pressure, high-reward farming method that makes early game gold, items, and talismans much easier to obtain. If you want to maximize your early gains in Path of Exile 2, the hunting grounds should definitely be on your radar. Let's talk about Ogham Farmlands, another gem in Act 1 of Path of Exile 2 for farming efficiently. This area is basically a loot paradise. You have blacksmith stashes, elite monsters that can drop exalted orbs, and all sorts of valuable items just waiting to be picked up. The great thing about this map is that it is laid out in a neat square shape, so you never really get lost or have to wander endlessly looking for good loot. The farming route here is simple and repeatable. Start at the entrance and head to the left side, clearing out any monsters and grabbing chests or stashes along the way. Then make your way to the right, sweep upwards, and finish by coming back left. Following this pattern ensures you cover every corner and don't miss any of the goodies hidden throughout the farmlands. Once you have cleared the area, teleport outside and reset the instance. This allows you to come back and farm it all over again without wasting time. The reset process is straightforward and makes repeated runs really efficient, especially if you're looking to maximize your loot output in a short amount of time. A neat tip is to first teleport to the hunting grounds, locate the entrance to Ogham Village, and then reset the instance from there. This way, you always know exactly where to jump in for your next farming run, making the whole process smoother and more predictable. Ogham Farmlands is perfect for players who want a no-fuss, high-reward farming experience. Let's move on to Ogham Village, another fantastic spot in Act 1 of Path of Exile 2 for farming. This area is packed with opportunities to slay elite monsters, open strongboxes, and hunt down the occasional Atzmeri wisp. The key here is to follow the trail of flames and keep an eye out for those exploding boars. They are more annoying than dangerous, but dodging them keeps your run smooth and efficient. Farming Ogham Village is all about knowing the points of interest. Even though the map is procedurally generated, it tends to follow a consistent pattern. There is a central area with 2 elite monsters, the Blacksmith's Forge with another elite and some minions, and 2 more elites close to the boss area. Keeping these spots in mind makes it much easier to plan your route and avoid wasting time wandering aimlessly. The strongboxes scattered around the village are worth paying attention to too. They often contain great loot, especially if you are lucky with magic or rare drops. By sweeping through the village efficiently, you can clear these boxes while taking down elites, making your runs both fast and profitable. And of course, we can't forget the boss, the Executioner. This guy is basically the king of unique drops in Act 1, so if you are after rare items, farming him repeatedly is definitely worth your time. Between the elites, strongboxes, and the boss, Ogham Village offers a high-reward, low-stress farming route that is perfect for both new and experienced players looking to stock up before. Let's talk about the Mana Ramparts, which is widely considered one of the best farming circuits in Act 1 of Path of Exile 2. This area is perfect for hunting quality items because it is packed with elite monsters, swarms of weaker enemies, and plenty of rare chests. The fights are pretty manageable, especially if you are using the Huntress with her swirling slash combo. Kiting and countering enemies becomes a breeze. The map layout makes life even easier for farmers. Most of the time, the Mana Ramparts has a U-shaped design, which is ideal for running a smooth farming circuit. You can sweep through the area systematically, clearing enemies, opening chests, and looting strongboxes along the way. Depending on your luck with the random number generator, the strongboxes can yield some serious rewards. Starting the circuit is simple. Teleport to the Mana Ramparts from the Clearfell encampment, and then use the Ogham Manor entrance to reset the instance. From there, you can reverse farm your route back toward the teleport, making sure you clear every corner of the map for maximum loot. Once you complete the run, warp back to the teleport inside the manor to reset the instance again. Rinse and repeat, and you have yourself one of the most efficient and rewarding farming loops in Act 1. Between the elites, rare chests, and strongboxes, the Mana Ramparts is a must-visit for any player looking to maximize their loot and farming efficiency. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.